All right, so what we got today? Well, we're back on this little tiny home lot. I don't know, some of you guys might remember this. Coming back here to kind of do some more work, so I'll show you what's going on here. So right here is the first switchback from this would have been the tiny house, the seat. So here is the little road we made to come in. So now kind of what the homeowners want to do is maybe put the little spot up here a little higher, have a little more of a view, and kind of use this for parking down here. So, and just kind of make a little short walk up. So I'll kind of show you when we get on up here, but basically we're gonna start digging into this bank, coming over this way, level it out up here. We'll fill in over on this road some and then cut us into a little path back down, but basically moving the house seat from here to here. You're going to use this for parking. So yeah, anyway, let's get on up here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. We'll get to digging. Let's do it. All right, so kind of what we're going to do is go right through here digging. So we're going to get rid of some of this brush, a couple of these big trees, basically just cut us a bench right back through here, let the material fall down, and then we'll slope and grade this back bank to kind of make it all look nice and neat. This tree, maybe get by with leaving that big one back there. There's a couple down here on this bank that'll have to go too. But I think this will be a nice little spot, and like the homeowner says, they'll use that for parking down there. It'll be nice. They can walk up. We're just going to use it for like a summer cabin, so don't need daily access to it. But yeah, I think it's going to be nice. So let's go ahead and get to digging. Whoops. I was dragging my tail coming up the hill, wondering why it wouldn't go. right, so got a little bit of this knocked out. It's widening out, it's good digging. There's not a lot of rock. There's some rock down here in the lower part, but it's actually most of it pretty good digging. So kind of what my plan is pluck a few of these little trees down, get rid of this one big tree limb. Well, this is actually part of that tree broke over. It looks like a mimosa, and then the branch sprouted out. So I'm gonna pull that down because I keep getting underneath it and bumping it. And then I can't tell what kind of tree that is, or maybe a little maple. Kind of in the way. I've been digging around the root ball of it. I may or may not push it over. We'll see when we get to that point. But for right now, we're gonna get rid of these limbs and trees and keep just pulling this bank in and shoving it over to widen this out. So it's actually opening it up pretty good here. So let's just keep at it. Kind of underneath this limb right now, but let's see what happens. Oh, and by the way, what are you guys doing with these open station machines here? It was 30 degrees this morning, and I've been nice and toasty in this thing with the heat on. Whoops. So how do y'all handle that? I freeze to death out on the tractor when it's cool, but this thing here sure spoils a man that's heat and air. Now, it's just a big old piece of trouble here. All kinds of wonky. Get out of here. Now, that's a lot better. That'll work out all right. I'll bring you down here where you can get a better shot. So I thought about getting up on top of this bank and kind of pushing down with the blade, you know, kind of sloping this whole bank in. But I didn't know what I'd hit in there. Like right there, I'm hitting rock again. And I figured I'd just scratch it down from the bottom and kind of dress it up best I could like this, you know, set a little bit sideways. Level spot to sit, Lord. Get a little too much dirt packed in my tracks. I should have shook most of it out. Right now what I'm doing is getting this top edge kind of straightened up, kind of looking the way I want, and I'll come back around again and pull the rest of it on down to the flat there. That way the bank will be kind of dressed up. Basically all I have to do is worry about pushing all this stuff out over the edge. It's not looking too bad. Step over a little bit. Continue pulling this material in here. All right, so poking around down here on all these sticks, I sprung a leak. Haven't even checked it yet, but it looks crooked. I'm hoping it's just loose. It's loose, but who knows? I'm always causing some kind of damage to the thumb or the boom bucket. So yeah, that's loose. I'm hoping it'll tighten up and quit leaking. It looks like it's kind of pulling out there, so I don't know if that'll fix it or not, but we'll sure give it a shot. This is my paper towel. All right. Guess that fixed it. That was a lucky break. Let's get back to it. right, so we got rid of that one big tree. Like I said, I think it was a little maple, I'm not sure. Probably just leave this crooked one for right now because we'll have to come back in the spring anyway and kind of cut some of this up, clean some of this up. But here's what we got so far. I think what I'm gonna do now is dig a little bit more right here on this bank, right in this area, bring it out and over, kind of widen this out as best we can. I pushed some of this dirt down. I'm gonna try to smooth this up a little bit more, that way while it's sitting here through the winter, if it you know, kind of washes down a little bit, it has somewhere to go and don't just keep running over the bank. But right here is getting a little high, a little steep. You can see down here's the lower bank that we dug out before, so there's just a little bit of you know, natural ground that hadn't been disturbed there. But we'll kind of do the same here, push this down, knock us a little path off right here into this old road. That way they can kind of walk up and down. Like I said, they're gonna park down here. Eventually, we'll finish up the road on here at the top so they can kind of drive in from the top. Still a little steep right here, but you know, trying to work with that, maybe, you know, lower the curve, you know, down a little bit. Anyway, that's in the future, probably sometime next year. But yeah, for right now, we're getting her widened out and dressed up a little bit. And we'll try to leave it sloped a little bit so the rain just kind of does run off of it, and you know, when the snow comes and melts and stuff, you know, it ain't just setting up here, so it'll hopefully keep draining off a little bit. So we'll walk it in real good and stuff before we leave. But for right now, I'm going to, like I say, dig the rest of this bank to kind of match what we got here, dig it back, you know, round it a little bit, and bring that material over here. Then we'll walk it in real good, and we'll work on we'll knock us a little path off here with the excavator, just enough to get down so they can walk up and down through here real easy, and I can get down here with the excavator instead of having to go up and around. But yeah, let's get back to it here, get some of this done, get out of here. right, so here's where we're gonna quit today. Kind of done for the winter. Unless it gets, unless we get a mild winter, come back and maybe do a little bit more, but breathing hard because I had to walk up down this hill twice. Got all the way up here and my GoPro battery died. And way down there is my other battery, so yeah. Anyway, got this kind of the way we want it. Died again, 91%. It's 54 degrees out here. Should that be dying that frequent? I mean, it is the blue battery, it's not the white one. But anyway, let's film this before this dies again. Done. Got it the way we want. Water should shed off of it right now. We'll probably come back in the spring or maybe in the winter if it's a mild winter and do a little bit more. So we'll take some more off of this bank back here. There's quite a bit of material we can take off. And then we'll put it out in here, fill this in. We may get rid of this little road I knocked in. This is just so they have access from down below. May could reroute it, but we're gonna come in with another road up here. We got this one tied in, but we're gonna try to shoot for right in there if we can get some more dirt hauled in there and filled in. But that's later on. Anyway, got these trees knocked out of the way. Got this spot opened up. It's actually a lot bigger than we thought it was gonna be, so should be plenty enough room for a little tiny home, which is what that was initially for, but that'll probably be parking if it ain't too rough a walk up that bank. But hey, look at that, looks nice. Turned in a really nice spot. So yeah, well, before this battery dies again, let's get out here and get on something else.